You probably been told you need a screaming hot pan for a good sear. And after 50 years of cooking these pans, I'm here to tell you that's exactly why your breakfast is sticking. Today I'm going to show you this high heat disaster versus my 50-year secret for perfect sausage. One of these is going to be a big old mess, and the other one, it's just going to slide right out. Hey y'all, let's get cooking. We got 2 sausage patties. So this one's on high heat. As you can see, it's about 625 degrees and I'm just a smidge above medium. We're gonna take one of these patties and we're gonna put it in here. Hear that? That's not searing, that's welding. When the heat is too high, the proteins bond to the metal before the fat can even render. Look at this. See all this smoke coming out of this pan? I know what's happening. Do you know what's happening? If you do, let me know down there in them comments. It got so hot, I heated my camera up too much, I had to put it in the refrigerator to cool it down. Oh dear, look at that. All sticking to the bottom of the pan and burned to a crisp. That baby's only been on there like 1 minute, maybe 45 seconds. I say we take a quick look at this hockey puck, see what it looks like. We're getting all stuck to the bottom. That side's not quite as burned, but it's pretty nasty. Who wants to eat that? I'm going to turn this down because I'm pretty close to probably setting off the smoke alarm. Matter of fact, let's just turn it off. That pan's 600 degrees. It'll take a while to cool down. You might want to join the cast iron enthusiast group on my channel. Everybody's down there commenting. We're helping each other out with some tips and tricks. Kind of become a big deal. You might want to get a part of that. And you can click that like, of course, and just subscribe and that notification bell. Let's get this spatula and take a look. Yeah, both sides pretty much burned. We're just going to let that sit there a bit and finish trying to get the inside cooked, which might not even occur. Here's what we do after cooking on these for about 5 decades. Don't have that pan too hot. I've been there, done that, made all these mistakes. This cast iron, it's kind of like a marathon. It's not a sprint. Slow and steady always wins the race. Hover your hand over there. I can tell it's not too hot. Matter of fact, let's give her a check, see how hot it is. So I want to thank one of my subscribers. He sent me this cool thermometer. He said, you just use your hand and water. Let me send you this. So we're like at 365, 370. Depends, you know, you get a little bit cooler on the edge. So this is letting that fat render down, and it's going to create its own kind of non-stick barrier in that cast iron skillet. So did you see that release? No sticking, no tearing. It's kind of the perfect crust, I'd say. And you notice this pan? It's still clean. That oil's not shooting out of there, and that fat juice, it's just right there underneath of that sausage patty. So this isn't magic, it's just physics. And maybe a whole lot of patience. But you have patience now while you're cooking, you'll save yourself a bunch of time over there at the kitchen sink. You know, as I let this sausage come up the temperature internally, and you can see she's starting to come up the temperature. We're losing the pink in the center. But if you want to be part of the cast iron enthusiasts on my channel, just slip down there and click that subscribe button. I'll say we take another little peek. See if it's not stuck at all. Look at that. That side's not burning. Just a slight bit of crust. We're looking really good. Let's flip it over. Now look here, there's almost nothing. There's a little bit of them sugary things there. This is why I use a metal spatula, by the way. You just coax that right off of there if you'd like to. Look at that beauty. Nice and done. Look at that. No pink showing anywhere. That's a perfect piece of sausage right there. So you know, if you roll yourself back to 1981 and you was on a ridge out of West Virginia, I was there on a hog farm. Yep, worked on a hog farm. The only way we had to cook, he had like this cabin on the property, had one of them cool old cast iron stoves where you put the firewood in there and build a little fire, then you pulled that piece off, put your pan on there. It was always cast iron skillets, I might add. And I was burning all my food up. I didn't know what was going on. I just had it way too hot, as we demonstrated today. Now another important thing I just wanted to show you. You see around the edges here? Let me tip that up a bit. You know what that was? That was that oil. It was starting to season. Now I got this buildup around here, and it probably isn't even going to come off. Whereas this one, on the other hand, there's nothing going on in that skillet. It's just perfectly gorgeous. There's no stuck bits or nothing. Now, if you want to stick around for the bonus, I'm going to move to the sink and finish up over there. But until then, keep cooking. All right, I messed around with that one I had on high heat for like a half an hour. Let me just show you the way that this works. That one might end up being a second video. I'll put a couple things here in this bonus section. But I worked on that beast a half an hour to get them black bits from falling out of my pan. So let me show you how to do it with a normal low temperature cook. Hot water, rinse it out. Give her a little scrub, hit that big stuff. Put a little dish soap in that pan and hit her really good. I'm talking do a pretty good scrub. And if you have these kind with this little edge on here, right where that sausage was, you can always hit it. I don't think anything's going to be stuck. Get that, flip her over. You do that outside. I don't want none of them crusty bits rolling down over my cast iron skillets. And that's what keeps it away. This soap will take that oils right out of there. Give her an awesome rinse and some hot water. Make sure you get all that soap out. That's the only thing about dish soap. You don't have to be worrying that it's going to remove your seasoning or anything like that. That's absolutely impossible. So we just wipe this thing dry. Get her nice and dry in and out. And here's probably the most important part. When you get that dried out, turn that over. If there's any black in there, you're not done. So that's it. That's my normal cleanup method right there. And like, what did that take me? A minute? That's it. Now that other pan, that was a whole nother 30-minute story. So you can check that out. Have a great day. Appreciate you watching. Please, bust out that cast iron, heat her up, keep her on low, and keep cooking.